Hello and welcome to another night of BBC Learning Zone, through until 6 here on BBC Two. And tonight, languages and travel. Later, a short practical course in Portuguese. First though, a beginner's guide to Mandarin, real Chinese. There are 10 programmes covering everything from home and family to education and jobs, food and restaurants to leisure and sport. And we start with the basics, exploring national identity and how children learn to speak the language.
The Chinese have never been more open to the outside world than now. But though everyday life is changing, many aspects of their culture seem set to survive. In this programme, how children learn to speak and write their language. How a passion for fitness relates to ancient beliefs. And how the Chinese celebrate their national identity. Plus, greeting people in Mandarin and asking their names. Welcome to Beijing. If you're visiting China, being able to say everyday greetings in Mandarin is a must, and they're wonderfully simple. The most common is 你好, literally, you well.
你好,你好,你好,
你好,
你好,
你好,你好,
再见 means goodbye.
再见再见再见再见
再见
早上 morning. 早上好 good morning.
早上好早上好
It's often shortened to 你早
你早
中国 China, literally the Middle Kingdom. Its capital, Beijing, is the heartland of Mandarin. Mandarin is the most widely spoken Chinese dialect and the official language of China's 1.3 billion people. Some of the other dialects, like Cantonese, are almost different languages. On the fringes of the country, ethnic minorities speak other languages, like Mongolian, Uyghur and Tibetan, but everyone is expected to learn Mandarin. Learning a complex language like Chinese represents a huge challenge for children in their early years. The Chinese are fanatical about education. Children start primary school at the age of 6, but they'll already have had at least 3 years of nursery school, with basic grounding in spoken Mandarin. Chinese characters don't show how words should sound, so when children start off, they learn sounds and their meanings with the help of the phonetic, Romanized form of Chinese known as pinyin. Pinyin is also the form we use throughout this series. Chinese is a tonal language. The tone with which a word is spoken completely changes its meaning. There are 4 tones. The first is high and level. Ba. The second's rising. Ba. The third falls and then rises. Ba. And the 4th tone falls. Ba. The meaning of each word will depend on the tone. For example, ba means 8. Ba means dad.
Ba, 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 ba. Di, 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 di. 对了
了，滴我们知道了，滴哩哩哩哩，行吗？在横中线。
Because Chinese characters don't show pronunciation, they have to be learned for their own sake. To read and write Chinese, you need to know at least 2,000 of them. And the strokes should be written in the right order. The Chinese writing system has a long and fascinating history. The earliest characters date back over 3,500 years. They were pictographs, stylized pictures of sun, moon, animals and so on. As time passed, other elements were added or characters were combined, allowing them to express concepts and ideas. For example, sun and moon put together means bright. And together with a roof over her head means peace. Woman put together with the character for child means good. Characters can offer intriguing insights into Chinese culture. Chinese calligraphy is much more than stylized writing. Rather, it's a form of abstract art with a spiritual dimension, taking its inspiration from nature. The brush strokes should be perfectly balanced, and each one should embody something of the natural world. In China, anyone can become a master of calligraphy, even if it's just as a pastime. Former factory worker Chen Fugang has been passionate about calligraphy, 书法, for over 40 years.
书法方面，我觉得这是中国任何国家比不了的，是吧？中国现在来讲，就是说这计算机打字，说挺先进的了。为什么把这书法用手用笔去这么写？就是因为这就是中国的一个书法的，是吧？特别招人喜欢、招人痴迷的一种艺术。所以来讲，现在不管老人也好，孩子也好，应该坚持着把中国这个传统要世世代代传下去，
The Temple of Heaven, one of Beijing's imperial landmarks. This was where Ming and Qing emperors would come to perform sacred rituals. Today, the huge park surrounding the temple is a mecca for fitness-conscious Beijingers. Qigong means the art of energy control, and it takes hundreds of forms. The idea is that by following set movements, you can control the flow of energy or qi in the body and induce a state of harmony and well-being. The idea of qi relates to ancient Taoist beliefs. The Taoists taught that heaven and earth and every living plant and being share this essential life force, or qi. All we human beings need to know is how to recognize and use it. "65-year-old Zhang Xueying practices Qigong daily with religious zeal. She started the practice after a serious accident, and she's convinced that it saved her life.
这就是气，我给它收回去，回去了吧？凶气，要练的是虎臂、熊腰。天有日月星，是不是有日月星啊？哎，地呢有水火风，人呢有精气神。
For school children, the 15-minute exercise regime at the start of every day is considered essential. Chinese children are often willing victims for beginners in Mandarin. To ask a child's name, say,
你叫什么？
literally, what are you called?
我叫
I'm called.
我叫布头，我叫包雨晴，我叫孙一平。
The Chinese often give their surname first, using
我姓
and after that the full name.
我叫我姓陈，
My surname is Chen.
我叫陈志新，
I'm called Chen Zhexin.
我姓陈，我叫陈志新。我姓钱，叫钱赛南。我姓戚阳，我叫戚阳玉书。
我姓朱，叫朱斌。
我姓王，叫王兰军。
我叫张浩。
我姓王，我叫王成真。
The Chinese believe the meaning of your name can affect your fortunes in life, so names are carefully chosen.
我叫沈文艺，文化的文，艺术的艺。
我叫齐传华，传是传奇的传，华是中华的华。
我叫马明辉，光明的明，辉煌的辉。
This is Tiananmen Square, the heart of Beijing. Today, preparations are underway for the massive displays and festivities planned to take place on October the 1st, China's National Day. All over the city, people are rehearsing for the occasion. National Day celebrates the founding of Mao's People's Republic. For most Chinese, it's a chance for a holiday and family outings.
节日快乐，
Happy holiday.
节日快乐！
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 五一包括国庆都放比较长的时间的假期，利用这个假期，我们可以会朋友，到一些比较好玩的地方去玩玩，可以品尝一些美味佳肴，可以欣赏一些自然风光。
我感觉和祖国呢应该是同命运的，因为我妈妈就是共和国建国那年生的。 感觉祖国就像妈妈一样。
The flags are out in every neighbourhood, and for many, family lunch is the high point of the day.
做好吃的，又是鱼又是肉的，天天吃。现在条件好了，是不是？不像过去了，过去是吃不上喝不上，现在呢，家家如此。
This year, 500,000 people have come to Tiananmen Square to enjoy the atmosphere, and not just from Beijing, but from all over China. Military parades only happen once every 5 years, and this year the vast space has been transformed into a floral fantasy world. Centre stage is a portrait of Sun Yat-sen, founder of the Chinese Republic, well before the advent of Mao's communism. On the night of National Day, commerce is more in evidence than communism. Advertisements have replaced the old political banners, and Chairman Mao's China feels a very long way off.
晚上好。
Good evening.
晚上好。晚上好。
晚上好。
Beijing's smart shopping area, Wangfujing, is a magnet for people coming in from the provinces.
为我能够今天在北京过国庆感到非常高兴。
我的父亲和母亲从东北辽宁的大连来看我，一起过节，一起逛王府井百货，所以我特别高兴。
All over Beijing, boulevards, office blocks and government buildings are ablaze with lights, and everyone's come out to marvel at the glamorous face of this new China.